I'm crying because there's been 2 video responses to this that I've shown, and I have to go into detail because this doesn't do it justice. This little tiny comment just doesn't do it justice. So when I was growing up, I was the most pickiest, finickiest eater. I would always be the last one at the dinner table picking at her peas, trying to figure out how to eat these without barfing them up later. And so I would always, compartmentalize. Okay. So when I was a kid, it would be very difficult to feed myself. So I would try and do it myself. And the various concoctions that I came up with ended up being kind of staples for me. And that was one of my go-tos. Yeah. I don't know why, especially when poverty hit, and money was really tight. I still ate it voluntarily even after or before, but it was just my go-to sandwich. And a reason I loved the taste. I think about it now and I remember how it tasted. And I do remember liking it, but I don't think I would now. I don't know, but this is just another side of me being autistic without being diagnosed, isn't it? Because again, I would invent sandwiches and eat them. One of my most harmless ones was very thickly sliced cheddar on mayo. I loved mayo, okay? Don't judge. Mayo was like, I am mayo, basically. Look at me. I'm mayo. You are what you eat. But yeah, that was one. And then one of my favorites, this was my favorite, and God knows why I'm not diabetic now, and why, but now you know why I'm so fat and love sweets. My go-to sandwich was a buttered slice of white bread with raw white sugar poured into the middle of it and then flipped into a little sandwich burrito and eaten that way. The crunchier, the better. It was very easy for me to have... No, not getting into that. Sorry. This is a happy one. But yeah, poverty really does strange things when you're hungry and when you're that desperate for food and there are only like a few staples around the house. You innovate as a kid, and this is not only my worst, but my most controversial, but it's also one that I'm kind of proud of because I survived. I certainly survived years of eating that. So don't eat it. Do not eat it. Don't try. Don't do it. It's white people. No, it's white. No.